Okay, welcome back everyone for the 10 a.m. lecture on week 3, day 4. We are going to do our daily stand-ups. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So who would like, actually, you know what? I'll start calling my names here. So first person on my list is Haral.
All right, hang on. So I am still a little far behind. I did get everything here lined up. I'm working on making the random bottom part switch between these multiple links. And then I am trying to find multiple pictures to carousel for the profile picture.
Okay. So you have a profile picture that carousels. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to just change randomly but I want to link it with this. So as it's going randomly through these options, this will kind of change with it.
No. Okay. That's a good
I'm
idea.
trying to, yeah, just trying to
Interesting.
do something a little bit different and challenging, just so it's not just like a basic page.
Yeah. So it will highlight each item there.
Yeah,
And as it highlights, it will change. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay. So that's the agenda for today.
yeah, it's just kind of getting that working. Everything else is kind of filled in.
Okay. All right, looks good. Thank you, Raw.
Yep.
Dan? Dan the man?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to do the survey while I was on break, and it was longer than I expected.
Like a million questions.
Right? I'm on 19.
Awful.
9 more than I was expecting.
Took up the whole break.
Okay, so I am here. I basically have this put together. I need to tweak it some, and I'll get some actual projects in here. Um, and yeah, a little bit of tweaking. So like that doesn't appear when you get to the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
At this size, this is a JavaScript feature just to like change the color when you hover over these. When you get it small, it goes to the cell phone format, adds a border in here for the projects to help differentiate them. I'm going to work on building LinkedIn profile today so that when I link it to my LinkedIn, it works. The contact form works. These all work. Uh, so yeah, it's working. Uh, just gonna kind of pretty it up and add some JavaScript stuff today. I'm not sure exactly what, uh,
Okay.
but I'll figure it out.
So you're not sure what you're going to implement today?
I'm not sure. I mean, like I have features that I was looking for. So um, one of the things I thought of was as you scroll through, it'll light up here based on where you are.
That's a good idea.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a good goal for the day. I would pick you have some interesting see that you made the effect work. So you made
yeah,
that goal happen. And I think those are interesting that you have unique pictures to yourself, but I would just pick something more welcoming, more commercial. So someone feels like it's just a little bit too much like a personal blog more than a professional. So like scroll down. I don't know.
yeah, totally.
Like,
If
yeah, like the
anybody,
buffaloes are cool, but it's not a high quality image. It's kind of blurry.
yeah, yeah,
So the food there is good, but
I would. This one's good.
yeah, it just feels like you're inviting someone to your home rather than your office. So that's what I'm trying to convey. Like,
Yeah, I would love input on that design stuff. I don't even know where to start with professional images.
stock
So,
photos. I'll send you a link, and I'll
yeah,
send
that
everyone on Discord.
yeah,
So
design is not my strong suit,
okay,
in case that's not clear.
okay, all right. Nice job, Zach. I'm sorry, it's not Zach. Dan. With the A in the name threw me off. Dan. Thank you, Dan. Now Malik.
All right. Yeah, I didn't get much done. I did get these two at the top working. I'll probably put my face in there where the globe is. That was practice on how to center an image. One sec. There we go. That looks better. I also got the toggle to work. So chain is like that. And that's about it. For the rest of today, there's a couple more features that I want to implement. So I'll probably be doing that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You'll be like Bill Nye the Science Guy with your head rotating on the top left. You have to get some sort of like 3D image of your head or something, like a panorama.
Yeah, that's what make a GIF out of a video.
Yeah. There we go. That's it. Okay. Mike.
Alrighty. I finally managed to get the parallax thing going. That took some doing. Still looks like hot garbage. But goal for today is to get to look good on mobile.
Okay, you just need some more like content, more lorem ipsum.
Yeah, I'd and fill out these sections. Yeah, that's still just placeholder text.
Yep. Okay. So
And adjust these and just mess with that.
very naturey. Okay.
Yeah, just went for generic nature pics. That's about it.
I've seen some people do parallax where like the top pics are like a scene of something above, like a sky view, something, and the second one is something more center of the earth kind of view, and then the bottom is something below, like underwater or something.
Okay.
So if you can find some matching pictures, if not, then you have a thing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. And at least I do have the links working. But this page isn't that large, so I got that. But yeah, those are just placeholder images. I can replace them if need be.
Okay. Okay, looking good. Thank you, Mike. Good job. Yeah, you did exactly what we asked. Okay, so Benjamin.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're ready.
Here we go. So, game works. Game works. You play it all day long. Just has a bunch of bugs. And, when it comes to the rules, not following every rule to the exact T. So, you can play, you stand. And it shows if you won, it pays you out. Clear works, cleans up the new game. That with just a couple players, you don't have to play on all of them. Double works. 14 on a 6, we would definitely stand. That's -3. We all get paid. So you can play. It's just a couple things I'm gonna have to get rid of. I'm gonna have to get rid of the split function because it's ridiculously complicated. And when the dealer has like a 11, if top face card is an 11, it could be a blackjack, and I don't have insurance or anything like that, so that's one thing I'm gonna have to figure out. But today, it's just bug chasing. figuring out. I got a list of bugs that I've seen, so I just got to fix those, and it
Okay.
should be fine.
Okay. That's a good end of the week goal. So you have one more
Yeah.
day for tomorrow just to kill all the bugs, and then you'll be good.
Yeah.
Tillman, you ready?
Yeah, there we go. So what I've done so far, I added a modal for this register, so you can enter your info, click it out. I started adding in some info here, getting rid of the lorem ipsum.
Okay.
Got the videos to work with a carousel. Added a frequently asked questions.
Is there a way to make the default of the video a higher quality download?
I mean,
There must be a way to do it. I think
when it's smaller, it looks better. I don't know. So
there must be a way to select the highest quality of the video so that it shows when it's automatically playing there the highest quality. It may take a little bit longer for your page to load, but
yeah,
I would say that it's worth investigating.
some of the videos like that I had to download, I think I got them from like my Facebook, and I forget where I had to
Oh,
get
so the
some
quality
posts from. I
itself
couldn't
wasn't
find them. Yes, so they were only available at like
that down.
720 or like 480p to download. So I could maybe find some other videos that can download at like at least 1080p.
You can, I mean, if they're already online, if there's a higher quality version online, you can take and embed those YouTube videos into your page
Hmm.
and then play them at that high quality speed. So put the embed in the carousel. See if you can figure that out.
Okay.
If they're on YouTube or something, so that some other similar video platform, they can do that.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, all right. So then what's your goal for today?
To finish the about me, get rid of this holder text, and work on these videos. I was trying to figure out how to get rid of this little black line here, so that's another thing. And then I wanted to add a dark light mode switch as well. And I think that's pretty much it. Maybe add a couple more frequently asked questions.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, I'll leave you to it then. Oh, one thing I'd recommend is all the cards on those pages should be the same height.
Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like I got to figure that out too.
So make maybe some of the bullets a little bit bigger font when you have more available space.
Mm.
So
Is that just going through the individual
yeah, you have to
one,
give it like a
making
class and then
text a
target
little
those.
bit bigger?
Yeah, make the font bigger where it can be.
Okay.
Do you want them to be different fonts, or do you just want it to be like more space between them?
Or you could do that as well.
Say that again. So like add like a margin or something.
Yeah, because I'm not sure how it would look if it was like font size 24
Right.
in the first one, or like the smaller
Right.
font in the next one, stuff like that.
Right. So yeah, I could add more margin here to equal that out. So
Yeah. I say bigger font because of the style of like a playing card, like a baseball card that might have stats on it. I notice a lot with some certain playing cards, if there's more text, the font shrinks. If there's less, then the font increases. That's where I get my thought from. But this is your website. It's a slight difference. Doesn't matter. Anyways, let's go ahead and you have your goal set out for the day. So thank you, Tillman. Let's go ahead and continue. The next on the list is Zach.
So Josh, as you saw last night, I'm still working on that transition thing. It actually looks very bad right now. Just because of that transition effect, some of my like half my page isn't showing up right. So I'm working on that. Um, um, I've got most of the CSS styling done. I'm just working on what I still have left to implement, and then so I still have to pretty much just finish Pac-Man and convert it to a phone view, and then debug the issues I'm currently having.
Okay. All right. So can we take a look at your page or any difference in look? Just I know what it looks like. Presentations.
Yeah. So I'm not having stuff show up down here right now, and then it keeps cycling through a placeholder image that's not there. So yeah, a couple weird bugs.
Okay. Alrighty. Very Ninja made me laugh. Malo, are you ready?
So I've had problems with the carousel. So I had to like, how do you say, make a separate folder and take out the carousel and not technically start all over, but now I'm just creating the containers and adding as I go. But I'll be adding the JavaScript. Should be adding the JavaScript by the end of the day. So all I have right now is just the first page of the education. And I still got my, how do you say? I still got my navigation bar. But yeah, everything else is still the same.
Okay. Everything else is the same. Now you're working on the carousel.
No, without the carousel.
Without the
Now
carousel.
I'm just gonna have the page scroll down instead without the carousel.
Okay. Let's
Like I felt like I gave myself a harder task. Like I'm not gonna say I can't do it, but I can do it eventually.
okay.
So I'm not trying to like put myself down without, yeah.
All right. Well, you have one more day, so let's try and wrap it up in that time.
Gotcha.
Tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Malo. Next is Matthew.
Yeah, I spent pretty much most of yesterday working on the Pac-Man game. I'll be spending today working on my actual portfolio and incorporating the Pac-Man game into it. I did spend a lot of time working on trying to get a dark mode button on my page, and that was not working. So I'm going to focus mainly today on trying to implement some other features into my page. Huh? I was able to make the Pac-Man move. That took a while. And when he eats the cherries, they're different point values. But I'm gonna set this aside to just work on the portfolio completely today and make sure it looks nice. But there's nothing different about it from yesterday because, like I said, I couldn't get that dark mode button to work.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Matthew. But yeah, let's shift to working on that profile. So thank you.
Yeah, that's what we'll be doing today.
Awesome. Okay, now David.
So I got each section to go where they correspond. So projects, it goes to projects, and I had this about me section done, but very differently with an image slideshow, but that gave me a lot of bugs, so I decided to go with something more simple. And I also worked on the phone view. So as you can see, it shows a drop-down menu. You click on it. Oh, there you go. Projects, and I'm gonna work on the phone view. Implement projects and go put the corresponding links on the buttons and the git links. And finish the about me section and add my social link by the end of today.
Nice. Okay, nicely done. Thank you, David. Now, Joan.
Okay, let me share my project here. Okay, so I was going for a clean, simple aesthetic is kind of like what I'm about. So I have black and white mostly in shades of it. So this is a page. As you scroll down, get like different images, but essentially what this is going to be, it's going to be a background. So I'm going to have text hopefully that will like float in and float out as you keep scrolling down. As you hover over the different buttons, you do see the color changing, and hopefully these will take you to the right sections as you once they're linked. So and then of course I have the buttons here like email, Twitter, all that good stuff. Yeah, and then the media change when you resize this as well. I got that to work. So today I'm just working on JavaScript and putting in like the text and the notation as you keep scrolling down. Kind of like smooth up here and into the side. Yeah.
Okay. It's looking good, Joan. Thank you. Now I think there's two more. Ethan.
Hi. So I was working on I just changed my welcome section to add some more animation, and then this is what I did yesterday, and then for today I will complete the rest of section. So for some missed part content, I will fill out everything and then add more JavaScript. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that animation's pretty interesting. It's just hard to see.
Yeah, I will like adjust the color or like something. Yeah.
Okay. Nice job, Ethan.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And last but not least is RJ.
Hey, how you doing? So mine was a little bit less progress that I wanted to make. Basically, I've finished the visual side of it, where it creates the image I've wanted. I've more or less been stuck trying to get the audio to play in sync with this, but as far as visually, I'm happy with it. I just really I got to figure out the JavaScript error that I keep getting regarding my audio, really. But I'll spend the rest of the day doing that. But I'm pretty much on schedule.
Never fail to disappoint. This is interesting to look at too. It's like, where's the white space going?
Yeah, but at this point, I kind of got it so I could do it with any photo. So it's just really whatever series of photos I wanted it to be.
So even if you had this like on your profile page somewhere, just like running like this, the user would stop and just stare like, what is
you'd see like user like time on an image. Like
the problem I'm running into is it's very heavy. So like my PC is starting to slow down. Like if I add more lines or anything like that, it starts to slow everything down. So I've been spent a few hours tinkering with that, trying to get it right.
You need to go to Best Buy and run it there. Just run.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Nice job, RJ. I think I called on everyone unless I didn't. Someone speak up if I didn't call your name. Okay. And so that completes the first part of this morning lecture. We have one more part, which is installing Python. Since we just went on for the last couple hours and we were supposed to do it at this time, let me take a look at the calendar. Let's save Python for this afternoon. Okay, well, that'll be the first thing we do. And if we have any progress to show, we'll show the progress. So Python can take a whole hour to install because people have different versions like Mac versus PC, and we're going to have to go through both and make sure everyone's caught up to date. So let's save that for this afternoon lecture and go ahead and go to working on our projects now. Okay. So we'll go ahead and create the breakout rooms, stop the recording. So just meet here at 2 for the Python introduction.